Hey guys, it's me, Mario. Today we're going to continue Series 4 of Beast Quest. Book 4, called Luna the Moon Wolf. Today we're going to be reading the prologue. I hope you guys enjoy. Turn down the music a bit before starting. Let's get this started. Marina heard the cry of an owl, Snowy. She threw back the bedclothes and cloths and padded to the window. The sky was aflame with an orange sunset, and she saw Snowy swooping over the fields, hunting for mice. Marina never felt like sleeping on these long summer evenings. I wish I was out there with Snowy right now, she thought. She creeped to the top of the stairs from behind the kitchen door. She heard the murmur of her parents chatting. She had a good hour. She had a good hour before they would come upstairs, long enough for a run in the fields with Snowy. She tiptoed down the stairs and lifted the latch on the back door. The grass was damp beneath her bare feet. Add. Add. The grass was damp beneath her bare feet, and the evening breeze ruffled her hair. She ran over the fields towards her pet owl. Snowy saw her coming and swooped down, hooting a welcome. "Hello, my friend," Marina cried out. She held up her hand for him to perch on, but Snowy seemed to be in a playful mood. He soared away from her and flew across the field. Marina laughed and ran after him. He was flying east, away from where the sun had already begun to dip below the horizon. The orange sky was darkening to a dusky pink. "Snowy!" she called. "Snowy, come back!" He was heading towards the ancient stone wall that marked the eastern edge of Aventia, where the Forbidden Land began. As she watched, he sailed over the wall. Then he disappeared. Marina slowed down. What should she do? Her parents had always warned her that she must never enter the Forbidden Land. If she waited, perhaps Snowy would fly back. Then she heard a squawk of distress. Snowy was in trouble. Marina ran to the wall and began to climb it. It was made of layers of dry stone with plenty of handholds to fit in. She was a good climber, used to shimmering up the apple trees on her father's orchard. She let herself down the other side of the wall and dropped lightly to the ground. A huge forest stretched before her. In the rays of the dying sun, the trees looked red, as if They were choked with blood, coated with blood. She touched the trunk of the nearest tree. It was wet and sticky. Her hand came away, covered in a thick red liquid. She gave a scream of shock. "Snowy!" She called out, her voice trembling. "Snowy, let's go!" Then a high-pitched howl drifted through the air, and two burning red dots appeared between the trees. Here's Arena jumping over the wall. A huge wolf with shaggy white fur emerged from the forest. Its eyes gleamed like burning coals. Its lips peeled back to reveal curved yellow fangs, glistening with drool. As its glowing eyes fixed on Marina, the wolf reared back on its hind legs and howled again. Marina saw that the beast's claws were black and fused together like knives. The sun dropped below the horizon. The sky was a velvety dark blue, and a white full moon had risen above the forest. Marina backed away, too scared to turn and run. Was the wolf about to pounce? But as the moon continued to rise, the wolf grew pale. Now Marina could see the trees through its body. She realized her enemy was becoming transparent. "Like a ghost," she whispered. Then the wolf faded away completely. Nothing was left but the two burning red eyes, bobbing in the night air. Marina felt an icy wind sweep behind her, towards her. Rustling noises came from the forest. Snorri gave another squawk. Marina looked up to see him appear through the trees, flying high. He was alive, but as she watched Snowy's lost height, she could see his wings whip back against his body, and as he dived through the air, he wasn't flying, he was falling. He landed at Marina's feet. His feathers were torn and bloodied. "Snowy!" she cried, falling to her knees behind her friend. Gently, she cradled Snowy's broken body in her hands. As she climbed to her feet, a fox thrust its nose out of the trees. Then a badger, another fox. Then a badger, another fox, a wild dog. Two hawks appeared in the sky. Then a tawny owl, much larger than Snowy. Animals were gathering at the edge of the forest. They were slowly advancing across the clearing. "What do I do?" Marina whispered to herself. She heard the ghost wolf howl for a third time. As one, the wild animals swarmed towards her. Instinctively, she broke into a run. A wild dog tried to leap at her, but she scrambled up the wall at the edge of the forbidden land and dropped down into the damp grass on the other side, cradling the dead owl's body in her arms. She ran back towards her home, while the screeching and hissing of furious animals filled the air behind her. Before darting back into the house, she looked over her shoulder and saw the twin red eyes of the ghost wolf as it leaped into the air beyond the wall. She shuddered as she locked the wooden door and ran upstairs back to her bed. She should never have climbed the wall into the Forbidden Land. Now, her best friend was dead. That was the prologue of Luna, the Moon Wolf. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if they really are for kids. But then again, it does say 7 and up on the back of each cover, so... Let me turn on the music. But yeah, that was the prologue of Luna, the Moon Wolf. And I hope you enjoy my reading through Series 4 of Beast Quest so far. I also hope you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested. And I will see you on Thursday, where we will be reading the first chapter. And maybe a dragon book. I don't know. Haven't really found the motivation to do it. I have the dragon ready, I just have to write the bio for it, so... Whew, I am sweaty. Ugh, but yeah. I will see you all on Thursday. Bye bye.